Greetings, good evening, salutations, assalamu alaikum, hola, just hello and shalom. I told you guys I'm very comfortable with myself, so any greetings that I say, I'm just totally okay with it because I reach quite a few different people, so why not meet people where they're at? So welcome. And again, welcome to Aisha Speaks Jade podcast, where I am the hostess, Aisha, also known as Jade. And what I would like to speak to you about this evening is how to buy a business. So if you ever thought about starting a business or doing any kind of starting a business or buying an existing one, hopefully this information will be something that you can go move forward with and use. So again, it is how to buy a business. So buying your own business or franchise is a good idea. So check out some of the numbers listed here. Small Business Trends has a wealth of information on how to get the lowdown on best practices. So consider whether to start a business, if that's something of interest, or even buy an existing one. So first, there is another big choice you need to make, whether to buy an existing business or starting one on your own. It's really your choice up to which one you may have an interest in. So first, let's briefly speak about buying an existing business. So on the buy an existing business side of the ledger, advantages include you'll have an existing cash flow. Buying an existing business means there's already a steady stream of money coming in. It's one less thing to worry about. So you'll get a bigger market share and more existing customers with the business that's already set up. Chances are it's been running for several years and it's pretty well established. You'll also get a proven business model. And many franchises are good for these reasons. Buy an existing franchise and you will get established methods for running things. So if you've ever been interested in buying a franchise, there's several franchises up here. Just make sure, if that's an interest of yours, make sure to do a very thorough research and do your due diligence to see just how many years it's been in business, how well it's doing as far as dollars, because you have franchises that really come and go, to be quite honest. So you just make sure with anything, make sure that you do a lot of research. Okay, maybe even speak to other people who have a franchising business, or definitely get connected with the Small Business Association, which is short for SBA, and SCORE, SCORE. Now, if not buying an existing business is your twist, then perhaps starting a new business might be your new boo. So there's more uncertainty with a startup. Maybe not all the time, but enough of the time. You'll need to put together all the materials and equipment required. You won't have any customers at first. And you'll need to assemble staff and train them. You need to decide on a company structure. Picking between sole proprietorship, partnerships, and forming a corporation determines everything else you'll do. So again, starting a business, you may not necessarily have a lot of customers at first. You have to promote, market, brand. You have to put yourself out there. You have to have a team. You have to have a staff based on how big or how small, your business is going to be. And people are going to be inquisitive. They're going to be curious. They're going to want to know, like, what do you offer? Is your business, something that they're interested in? And a lot of times, you may not see that revenue come in for like a few years. So that's kind of like the risk you take as far as starting a business brand new. And again, it's all about, if you want a partnership, a corporation, things of that nature. Again, I cannot stress enough. Make sure that you do your due diligence and research and ask questions and just put yourself out there to other individuals that may have been in that type of business that you're looking to get into. Next is how to buy a business. And that's about looking at the financials. It's definitely a process. And also, buying a business can be more complicated than buying real estate. So you really, 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 really need to understand things like the financial end of the business, because that's going to make or break you. If you think you can just get in this and just do some simple math, no, that's not going to work. I mean, you have to get in here and really know the financial end of your business, or else you'll be out of a business within a year, maybe 2 years tops. And it doesn't mean that you're slow or stupid. If you ask, you're going to need an accountant or some type of financial advisor. And make sure that you do your due diligence with that and research with getting an accountant and or financial advisor. Know what their credentials and references are as well. Okay? I'm not saying that everybody is bad, but we are in the real world, and there are people that are good and there are people that are bad, that are scammers. So please make sure you do what you got to do too. So the matter gets complicated when you're looking at business for sale. That's because owner-operators try to decrease taxes while bumping up the sale price at the same time. That can muddle the real meanings of the financial statements you need to look at. So as a buyer, you need to understand the real earning potential. Buyers like clean financials. And that means having an auditor crunch the numbers. So that's why I said it's really important to have an accountant or an auditor or a financial advisor that knows what they're doing and has been in that business for a while, and they have good credentials and good references. And next I want to talk about putting together a good team. So getting the right experts on your business team is essential. I say is essential and crucial. Okay? Because you can't have anybody slacking. You can't slack, so you can't have anybody that's going to be on your team slacking. Okay? Everybody should be on one accord, on the same vibe. So they can help you understand if the business is a good buy. So you would be wise to at least consult with professionals. Can't stress that enough. You need to make sure you're going in with your eyes, completely wide open to what you're purchasing. Also, besides an accountant and having a good team, please get an attorney. That is a must-have. They should review all of the documents to make sure everything is done legally. And make sure that you find one that has experience with SMBs. Okay? And just look that up. Right now I don't have what SMB means, but make sure that you look that up. So make sure that you have a financial advisor or some type of accountant, auditor, an attorney. You have to have the whole shebang, okay? Everybody has to be on the same vibe and energy. Okay, that's just what it is. Okay, because this is your business and you don't want to know that in 2 years tops, 6 months to 2 years tops, that your business has failed. You want the best success that you can get, okay? An accountant needs to look at the books for the reasons that I just spoke about. They should also be able to give you an idea of the business's value and its earning potentials. Okay, and also a business broker makes up the third team member. Okay, so listen, when you're investing in your business, you that's what it is. It is an investment. You can't get everything free, low cost. There's a lot of times that you're going to have to invest a large amount of money to get what you want, but in the end that return is going to be quadruple if you strategize and do it the correct way. So again, most of the business brokers, they specialize in specific industries. They supply some excellent advice on what you should be looking for. And lastly, consider your lifestyle. So you need to think about how a business and your lifestyle will work together. Think about whether you're just looking for a side hustle or something that takes up a bigger chunk of your time. So if you're just looking for a side hustle, that's completely okay. Side hustles are nice. You can make some cute money with it. But if you're looking for a little bit more of a long term or maybe on a higher scale, I mean, again, it's this side hustle or a longer term, like a long-term business, you have to figure out what fits your lifestyle, because that's going to make it or break it with you as well. If you don't have that time or energy or even patience to really delve in a bigger business, then don't do it to yourself. If side hustle right now is something that might be more of an interest to you, and maybe in the near future you can think about something on a bigger scale, then that's fine. Please don't jump into the bigger scale if you know that you're not ready for that, because that's just going to set you up for failure. So you need to ask yourself if you're going to be an active owner / operator, or if you plan on doing it in the evenings after your other job. So that's something that you might want to think about. Is this again just something, I'm working full time for corporate America and you're looking to get, some side money, do a side hustle? You got to think about that. And again, that's okay if that's something that you want to work on a smaller scale. If you just want some, just some extra little money to, just kind of bring in some extra money along with the job that you have. Or if you're like, listen, I want to be active, I want to put my foot into this, I'm going to have to step out on faith. This is going to be my full-time business or job, just doing that. I'm going to have to leave corporate America alone. You make the wisest, smartest choice for yourself. Okay, so I hope that was helpful, guys. That was very helpful to me. Okay, gives me something to think about. Okay, and I would just like for you guys to follow me on my social media. I'm on Facebook right here, live right now, Instagram, Twitter, and I have a YouTube channel. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and my YouTube channel. You can find me at Aisha Speaks Jade. Aisha Speaks Jade. Please join my YouTube channel by hitting the thumbnail. Also hit that notification bell to stay in the loop of everything. Also, if you have LinkedIn, you can follow me on LinkedIn. Aisha Jade Speaks. Aisha Jade Speaks. And I thank everyone who may have tuned in live. If you did not, the replay will be available shortly after. Always remember, guys, that self-care is a priority, not a choice. It is a priority. Do something for yourself each and every day, okay? It can be small, medium, large, it does not matter, but do something for you. Love yourself, respect yourself, know your worth and your value, which is very important. Always remember to create your happiness as well as create your greatness. And we all know that there's challenges and obstacles in life. That's just a part of life. But remember to catch it, check it, and change it. It may not always be easy, but it is definitely achievable, okay? And with that being said, I say to each and every one of you, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, peace and blessings to you, Namaste, and Ashe. Make sure to be good to yourself. Peace out.